Good evening, it is Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I'm going to show you this car here. This is a 2018 Hyundai Kona, and this is an executive model. There's, I suppose we've come into the time of year where it is basically, as the year moves on, less people start to buy new cars and more people start looking to see what can they buy in a car that's already got some mileage on it, that's got some discount on it. So this car actually has over €2,000 discount from a brand new one. And when you go to trade a car like this back in even, it's worth the exact same as if you had bought the car brand new. So it's good out of value, I suppose. You go to trade in your car, I mean you could buy a brand new one, but this one here, because there's discount, why not stick it in your own pocket? And a car like this still is going to have warranty for in the region of 4.5 years. The car's got low mileage. So anyway, let's have a look around the car. We are Fitzpatrick's Garage. As you can see, there's Honda, Max all over there. There's Hyundai here, way up the road. Up there, there's also Mercedes, and then there's garages in Naas, Carlow and Tullamore. So family run business in operation for almost 70 years. Anyway, let's have a look at the car. Sorry, if you want any information on the car, anytime at all, call, text, WhatsApp 086 843 1945. Brian is me. Let's have a look. Okay, so the car is perfect condition wise. These executive models, nice brushed aluminium kind of garnish down along the back. Parking sensors are standard along the back of the car. They do have a weird and wonderful light setup on the rear. These are nice LED tail lights. After that then your indicators, reverse lights, fog lights, all that kind of stuff are down through there. I only noticed this actually now, small chrome strip over here which complements the badge overall, and then after that there is this wee spoiler up along through there which looks kind of funky. Privacy glass on the rear over there, and then after that in through here also privacy glass in here, so functional because obviously you struggle to see into the car for privacy, but the other thing about that is when you got kids it stops the sun beating in on top of them. However, you look at that there, dark to look in, light to look out, so it actually works. After that then, in terms of the boot, let's have a look. So boot is absolutely perfect in terms of condition, and then you can take out, actually you know what, I'd advise you, if you buy a car like this, take them out, they're absolutely no good. And spare wheel is underneath, and when you take this section out, the boot sits a bit lower than overall, so boot is quite good. And after that then, this handle up here is for letting down the boot lid, the rear seats over here. So first of all, child lock, electrics for windows. Normally I go through condition on a car, but like this car is absolutely perfect because it's as brand new. So wipe the lens there, 3 head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts, nice two-tone effect on the seating, mats from original which have protected the carpet underneath, but then again look, the car hasn't done too much work, so wouldn't be worried about that. Kangaroo pocket, and then in terms of size, that seat is probably where I would sit. So the good thing about these is there's a nice bit of height in the back, so if I wedge me bum in here, good bit of height. Like, okay, I know that doesn't feel like much, but again, it's like this is a car in the mid-20s when it was brand new, so it's a good area in the back. After that then, legroom is also quite sufficient, so when I sit into the car and dirty the floor with my dirty shoes, this is the kind of space I have here, so it's quite good actually. That's gonna wreck me head now, so to get rid of that dirt there. Now, after that then, in terms of the front, electrics for windows and for mirrors, and in through here we have lane change warning, brightness of our dash in through there. I'll show you that dash better in a sec. It's quite a nice big dash. Lumbar support for lower back, so it hardens up the back part in through here. Height adjustable seat, adjustable back through there, and then that steering wheel is what's called rake reach, so I can go basically in and out, or I can go upwards or downwards, so very adjustable overall. The seating, how would you say, material that's in the car, like what we saw in front, so two-tone type of effect. After that there is, just before we jump into the car, I'm going to pop the bonnet. This is a 3-cylinder, 1-litre turbocharged engine. It has 120 ponies. It is, as you see there, turbo GDI. They're actually a really good engine, loads and loads of power in them, and they're quite fun to drive. I actually find them, and same to be fair, we do Honda as well. 1-litre turbo engines are coming in big time now, and they're actually really nice to drive. They're punchy, and they make a nice kind of thumpy sound, so they're quite rewarding to drive. But in terms of power, they're good. In terms of fuel efficiency, they're good. And then road tax in a car like this as well is $270 for a year. And I suppose some people are starting to worry about diesel versus petrol and all that kind of stuff, so I guess 1 litre petrols, small turbo engines like this seem to be the way to the future. One thing I would point out to you at the time as well, if you see over here, Hyundai is #1 in Kildare for the last 5 years. So there's a reason for that. They make nice cars, the after sales is good. Cars are well equipped. And then we do our best here to help things along as well with trade-ins and finance and all that kind of stuff as well. So we do work hard to try and get your business on board. Okay, heated front seat. Passenger gets heated front seat. After that then I have hill descent control. I've got parking sensors which I can turn on or off, which are also linked to a rear view camera. After that then in through the centre, sorry, this is a big chunky heavy camera in my hand. So radio functionality in through there, fine. Media in through here, which is your USB connectors and all that kind of stuff, fine. Home. What you're going to do these days is, a lot of people said, why is there no Google Maps or whatever, or sorry, not Google Maps, why is there no TomTom kind of for mapping and all that kind of stuff? Just to show you, if I go back towards this A-Class here, what happens, I hope. Yeah, sensors start to make noise and it's showing me in there where the problem is, that's all. So basically, yeah. Sorry, what happens is you link your phone up to this, and then in terms of Apple CarPlay, where are we gone? All menus. So as you see through there, Android Auto or Apple CarPlay is in through there, so allows you to use Google Maps and all that kind of stuff. So to be fair, look, that's the way things are going, I suppose. People want the up-to-date information from their phone more so than a pre-installed navigation unit. Heating controls in through there, which is digital, and front and rear windscreen demisters and all that kind of stuff. Lovely big clocks on these cars. Like we're saying, that punchy 3-cylinder engine is lots of fun. Speedo in through there, and then if I use this display over here, it's telling me things like my average fuel, various other trip information, lane change, warning and assist, and then after that various menus down through there as well. Cruise control is in through here, Bluetooth for phone and all that kind of stuff is in through there as well. So that is a quick overview. Hopefully I have managed to keep you on board and keep you looking at the car in terms of attention overall, so I appreciate it if you're still here. Roof rails are quite nice up high, give it a bit of a higher sort of pose. After that then, this is a nice brushed aluminium which complements what we saw on the back overall as well. I like the dark colours on the Kona because they kind of complement these big chunky arches which are in a dark kind of grey colour. Front of the car is funky out. You will not confuse this car with anything else on the road, that's for sure. These seem to be, if you look at the Santa Fe, this seems to be the new Hyundai thing where they're going into these kind of, they're not terribly dissimilar cars when you look at them, aren't they not? If you look at that and you look at that, very very similar. Big cascading grille obviously, but indicator, big daytime running lamps which are also parking lights, full lights in through here, dip lights in through here, and then this is an executive front fog lights through here, and nice brushed aluminium across the front as well. So damn funky car. This car is made in South Korea, and I mean Hyundai make some of the best produced cars when it comes to the steel they use, because they have their own factories, and actually I think that's produced in one of the cleanest factories around in terms of CO2 emissions and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, you don't care about that because you just like the car. So if you'd like to come try a car like this and see do you like it, please do come to the garage. If you come to the garage here in Kildare, please do ask for Brian. I'll be sitting in here somewhere if I'm actually sitting, which is rare. And after that then, if you want information before you travel, as we were saying, 086 843 1945, please do give me a shout if you want to know how can I finance a car like this, or what's my own car worth, or just general information before you travel, that's all. Because a lot of people travel because of the internet. So thank you for taking time to watch, and hopefully this car is of interest to you.